Well, Watson, what does it reveal to you?
First of all, I conclude that the owner of this walking stick must be highly absent-minded, since he has left, I suppose by mistake, what appears to be a present from some friends of his.
A present from his friends?
Of course, this stick was given to Jacob Mortimer by his friends from CHCH. I suppose that CHCH is a kind of association of which Dr. Mortimer was a member, and I imagine that his friends gave him this present on his leaving the association, most likely when he retired. He must be a highly respected elderly physician.
Fascinating.
Thank you, my friend, but I am far from finished. Dr. Mortimer is now obviously living in the countryside, since the stick is rather worn and the tip is covered with soil. He must spend a lot of time walking in the country.
Excellent, Watson. Excellent. You know, in your reports about all these cases I've solved throughout the years, you always underplay your abilities. Indeed, if it hadn't been for you, I would have never been so successful in my investigations. It is but your errors which always show me the right path to the solution.
Excuse me, do you mean to say that my conclusion concerning the walking stick is incorrect?
My dear Watson, I'm afraid that the overwhelming majority of your deductions was erroneous. Though hopeful, I can appease you with the fact that Dr. Mortimer really is a rural physician who often walks and is somewhat absent-minded.
Well then, what was wrong?
Everything, my dear friend, everything. Dr. Mortimer is far from being an elderly physician, but a very young physician who has moved to the country to start his own private practice.
How on earth can you know that?
It's quite simple. As you yourself mentioned, he spends a lot of time walking. I imagine that a retired physician would prefer to stay at home. Dr. Mortimer probably studied at a hospital somewhere in London, probably at Charing Cross, judging by the inscription on the stick. Having finished his studies, he decided to open his own practice in the country, and this was evidently the occasion on which his friends presented him with this cane. In any case, we can ask him now ourselves.
But how?
He is just on his way here.
By Jove.
I suppose you have come to pick up your walking stick.
Oh dear, thank you so much. I was hoping I'd left it right here.
I should imagine it was given to you on a most celebratory occasion.
Indeed, it was. From my friends at
Charing Cross Hospital.
Yes, precisely. It was a wedding present.
Wedding?
Yes, I got married and waved goodbye to the hospital and bade farewell to a promising career. But I'm certainly not complaining. I moved with my wife to Dartmoor, where I established my own private practice.
At least we are not so far off. And now let us attend to the matter at hand.
Very well. I have a most perplexing problem which, of late, has been of great concern. Have you heard of the tragic